First, the good news. Oregon has given roughly 2.3 million people at least one dose of the COVID vaccine, driving down new infections. And Clackamas County is about to join the metro area with having vaccinated 65% of those 16 and older and moving into the lowest COVID restriction levels. Governor Brown said she'll move them as soon as it happens.
They are poised to pass the 65% threshold likely today, and will be moving into the lower risk category effective as soon as they reach this goal.
The other good news is for the 44,000 people in Oregon who got vaccinated through the VA or some tribes, along with those vaccinated outside the state, there is now a way for you to enter the vaccination lottery and a chance to win $1 million. The state launched this website today at takeyourshot.oregon.gov. When you get there, scroll down a bit to out-of-state and federal vaccinations. Click on the link, answer the questions about where you got the shot and who you are, and you will be entered in the county and state vaccination lottery drawings. Good luck. The drawing is June 28th. Deadline for getting the shot is June 27th. Now for the bad news. Oregon is using the CDC tracker site to keep a running total of how many new people 18 and older get shots in Oregon. This is how we know how close we are to the governor's 70% mark. They're using this site because it collects both state and federal vaccinations. But the number for Oregon posted today is the same number as yesterday. And if yesterday's number was right, which it's not, only 410 new people would have received shots on Wednesday. I asked Governor Brown about that.
You must have heard me screaming. I am obviously concerned. I expect it to be fixed in the next day or so.
The Oregon Health Authority leader in charge of vaccinations, Dave Baden, said it's apparently a data transfer problem within the CDC system.
I know that CDC is working with their IT staff to fix that as soon as possible. Oregon is not the only state impacted. It looks like it has impact across the board.
He said Oregon is roughly 90,000 people away from hitting the governor's goal, which will drop most COVID restrictions. Imagine the chaos if we were, say, 10,000 away. Baden said the state's internal numbers are not impacted and they're keeping a rough total. Also, this past week saw a 26% drop in new COVID cases compared to the week before. It's the 6th week of falling numbers there. Hospitalizations are down 24% over the previous week, and deaths are down 60% over the week before. Finally, state epidemiologist Dr. Dean Seidlinger said the virus replication rate is now down to about 0.6, which means that new virus cases could be as low as 100 a day in the very near future. In Northeast Portland, Pat Doris, KGW News.